best man's speech, Tommy. Now we'll hear from the father of the bride, who I am happy to say is now conscious.
There comes a time in every wedding reception where the man who paid for the damn thing gets a chance to say a word or two about what he thinks. My daughter, my beautiful, beautiful daughter, on this, the happiest day of her life, her wedding day.
Then wouldn't that make it the second happiest day of her life?
I would like to take this moment, if I may, to say a few words about John. As far as I'm concerned, Lisa couldn't have chosen a nicer, kind-hearted, good-willed, handsome, and, let's not forget it, fertile, wealthy young man than John as her husband. And why, I ask you all, in the hell did she marry Mark? Who was the sort of man that we used to describe at school as a complete and utter arse. And you don't need to look too far this year he got that particular feature. Of course, I love my daughter very much and wish her every happiness in this, her second attempt at marriage. I remember the words I said to her on the morning of her first wedding. I said, "This is your special day, your one and only. You're all grown up." I even, as I remember, shed a tear. I had some similar words with her this morning, which I thought were more suitable for her current situation. "Third time's a charm," I said. "I think we can all agree that this marriage is a game of trial and error. And although I've paid for the wedding, I've happily paid for the honeymoon, on this one occasion I will be more than happy to fund the divorce as well." If I may use a gardening simile, and Mark's entire family is likened to a compost heap, and I think they are, then Mark will be the biggest weed growing out of it. He's the sort of man that people emigrate to avoid. I remember the first time Lisa introduced me to Mark. I gave him all the chances in the world, but I said to my wife, "Either this man has some serious brain damage, or the new vacuum cleaner's arrived." On that note, I'd like you all to raise your glasses, join me, pick them up, as I propose a toast to the caterers. And to the bird that crapped on the groom's limousine at the church. As for the rest of you who are here, not directly related to me, you can all sod off.
No. As the father of the groom, I realise it's not traditionally my time to speak, but I feel I really should say something after those honest, heartfelt words of a man who I'm proud to say is now family. Now, our Mark, he's not had the easiest start in life. He's always been a bit of a rebel, a bit unpredictable. A nutter, according to certain magistrates. But he's all changed now, and I'm proud of him. His nasty rashes and infections are a thing of the past, and he's got himself a new job, working in the world of fashion for George Armani. Or is that George Asda? He's completely sober now, and hasn't touched a drop in 6 months, have you, son?
No, Dad, not a drop.
Good lad, good lad. Oh. Look at the pair of them. Don't they scrub up well? I'm going to say the first time Mark introduced me to Lisa, I thought she looked dog rough. Her hair was a mess and she just had no sense of style. Well, looking at her now, it's like looking at a completely different person. I'm sure you'll have all heard the well-known saying, style is like the clap. You've either got it or you haven't. Well, looking at the pair of them now, I can safely say Mark's got it, and I'm fairly sure Lisa's got it too. A lot of people have been saying that this entire marriage is a sham, a blatant attempt by my family to marry into money. Now, this could not be further from the truth. True, Lisa's family's not short of a bob or two. They have paid for this marvellous shindig we're having here today. Not to mention, of course, the father of the bride's very generous funding of Lisa's dream honeymoon, 4 weeks in Hawaii. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, indeed! Oh, indeed! Well, personally, I thought a week was more than sufficient, so I would personally like to thank the father of the bride for the 2-week Mediterranean cruise that me and the wife are having with the refunded money. And so, I would like to propose a toast to go with the pate to Thomas Cook.
7 days? 7 days? That's supposed to be our honeymoon. I said I could live with 2 weeks so your mum and dad could get away. But 7 days? It takes 2 days to get there and 2 days to get back. What the hell are we going to do in 3 days?
Well, 'tis our honeymoon. I presume that there'd only be one thing that we would be doing.
Oh! Ah!
Oh, isn't that sweet? First night as a married couple. I remember mine. Threw my favourite cup at me. Smashed into 1,000 pieces. I was heartbroken. Never be another one like it. Carlisle United League champions, it said on the side.
You do realise I had to take out a loan to pay for that honeymoon?
It was the final straw. Just saw red. Never hit a woman before. Broken leg, cracked femur, fractured collarbone, 17 stitches. She kicked the crap out of me.
You are going to pay me back every penny you've spent.
I don't know, I've spent a fair few pennies in my time.
You and your entire family are the most intolerable bunch of inbreds I've ever had the misfortune of turning my nose up at. I spurn you all as I would spurn a rabid dog. I hope my daughter sees the error of her ways, that she can get rid of your half-wit of a son, then she can go out into the open with somebody normal, and not go out with somebody who looks like they've just been on the generation game. I expect that's a reference you get.
Oh, I get it. Oh, with all this talk of loans, I'm surprised you'd be able to afford another wedding. Or is the third one free?
It wouldn't matter if it was free. You still find a way to rip somebody off. I mean, the money for the wine, where's that gone off to?
It was spent on this very fine, clear wine that we've all been drinking here today. A wine that I don't think has been appreciated to its fullest. Something which I will remedy right now. See, with a wine like this, you've got to really savour it. Oh, really smell the petroleum. With a wine like this, if you listen to it. Yes, I can hear the French peasants stomping down on the graves.
All the way back in 2008, I presume. Lambrini's finest, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. But now, enough of this bickering. I think we should propose one final toast. To fine wine and family. Cheers.